Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It's Bunmi here, back in the boom boom room. Guys, I am so excited to be home. I am so excited to be home. I've been gone for I don't know, almost 3 weeks. And it feels so good. Like I've been driving all night. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I think I left from where I was at 11. And I just walked in the door. And the feeling of being back here in my own space, in my bedroom, is so fantastic. Hey, Kenya. Hey, girl, I'm home. I'm in the middle of doing a live though. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you back. All right, bye bye. Oh my goodness, that's my best friend. I had to tell her, yes, I am home. Like I enjoyed where I was. I went to Florida. I went to Atlanta. I was in Orlando. Went to Hilton Head. But I'm telling you, there's no place like home. Sometimes you can be gone too long. Whew. So I give thanks to the Lord for safe travel and mercies. I had gotten sleepy on the road. I pulled over for like 45 minutes one time just to get my rest. And but yeah, I'm here. So I thought that as soon as I come home, I was going to get right into the bed. But I kind of got a second wind, and I decided to make this video. So I'm actually going to make this video on a chapter from The Science of Getting Rich. It's chapter on gratitude. So since I am so thankful right now, I figured it'd be fitting for me to talk this morning about gratitude. A lot of you all who know me know for years I had a personal development call. So I just went downstairs. I was inspired. I got some of my old notes out. And so I said I'm going to share something from some value from the vault from several years ago that I shared. So if you don't know of Wallace Wattles, he wrote the book, The Science of Getting Rich. And chapter 7 is on gratitude. And so it says there is a law of gratitude that if you want to get rich, he says that it is necessary that you observe this law. So we all know that gratitude is a good thing, right? But let's talk and explore what gratitude has to do with manifesting things in your life, right? What does gratitude have to do with getting rich? So this is what Wallace Wattles says. Some things that you should know about gratitude. First of all, there's a saying, and the saying says, awakened people give thanks for what average people take for granted. Let me say that again. Awakened people give thanks for that which average people take for granted. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Good morning to you as well. And so we have to make sure that we're not average and we don't take things for granted. We've got to learn how to give thanks, even for the little things. I mean, there are literally so many things that we could give thanks for that we don't, like the colors of the leaves and the fact that we can actually see the colors. I came home this morning. I heard the birds chirping. It's like, Lord, I thank you. That's such a beautiful sound. I thank you that I can hear the birds chirping. I mean, wings on a bumblebee, just to be in a safe community. There are so many things that we can give thanks for. And so Wallace Wattles says that there's so much to be thankful for, right? Even to have the mind to understand this information, just to have the mind to receive the information that he's writing in the book and The Science of Getting Rich. And if you don't have The Science of Getting Rich, you definitely want to get a copy of that. But the ability to walk up the stairs for our homes, for our cars, for our businesses, for the start of getting ourselves in harmonious unity with God. He says for all of those things, we need to give gratitude. What does it mean to get yourself in harmonious unity with God? I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But we really got to understand, like I did a talk at a boot camp the other week, and it was on belief And the first thing in mindset, and the first thing I said is, in order to really achieve, in order to start manifesting things, you've got to know who you are. Number one, know thyself. And when you are getting in unity with God, you got to get the understanding that, just like Jesus had, that you and God are one. He is in you as you, right? And so you got to understand about that unity right there. And when you can understand that, you can more readily walk in your power. You won't have the fear and the doubt and the worry that you have so many times when you really understand and embrace the unity with you and God. But he said, here's the bottom line with gratitude. The more grateful that you are, the more the universe pours things into your life to be grateful for. Ooh, isn't that good? The more grateful that you are, the more things the universe will give you to be grateful for. Well, that's exciting. Hey, Rachel Ann, how are you? And so when we can live in an attitude of gratitude, we set ourselves up for the condition of abundance. So my notes. So we need to make gratitude our attitude. It needs to be our way of being. Gratitude needs to be our way of being. So gratitude is a precursor to manifestation. So when we ask, you got to understand this. When we ask for something, you got to know that the second step after asking is that God and his universe says, yes, your wish is my command. So as soon as we ask, it is already done. Like instantaneously, we ask, it is done. Now, the next step is for you to be a great receiver, to be an allower. So since God already has done it, that what you've asked for, what causes the delay is you. Now you have to get yourself in, I'll call it vibrational harmony with that which you requested. So whatever that good is that you asked for, God is waiting for you to line up with it because it's already done. Ask and it shall be given, right? But there's a time delay. What causes that time delay? Just us getting ourselves on that same frequency, on that same vibrational plane as that good that we desire. So you want to learn how to become a quicker manifester? Then just get your frequency on that same frequency of that good. So one way to do that is through gratitude. So if you already know when you've asked for something, it's done, then what do? You give thanks for it. You give thanks, not that it's coming, not that it's on the way, but it's already here. And you get into the feeling of you already in possession of that good that you've asked for. So you don't even see it as it's far off. But let's say, for example, excuse me for 1 second. Let's say, for example, that it is a new house that you want, right? And you've prayed for it. So you don't have to keep going back and praying. God heard you. So now you know it's already done. Now what you have to do is you got to stay in that state of, remain in the state of thankfulness and just thank him for it continuously. It's already done. Everything you need is already in place. You're so grateful. You got the mortgage, you got the property, you got all the people who need to say yes, or everything that needs to be put in place is already done. And so you just got to get into that good feeling state. You want to get on that right frequency of that good, get into that good feeling, emotional state that you got it. It's yours. It's already here. And you got to stay there. And the more you can stay there and stay on that and don't fall off, the quicker you're going to see it manifest. Absolutely. So gratitude is the precursor to manifestation. So we want to always look to God and thankful acknowledgement and thankful acknowledgement. So when we get up in the mornings, I think that's a great exercise to get immediately into the thankfulness of the little things, of the big things, of the small things. And there are even things that God protects us from that we don't even know that we need to that we need to thank him for. There's a couple of things I wanted to share with you, and this comes from, again, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles on gratitude. He says, okay, faith moves mountains. We know that. Gratitude moves mountains, and gratitude is faith in action. That's what it is. Gratitude is faith in action, because if you're giving thanks for what you cannot see, that you know absolutely already exists in the non-physical, isn't that faith? Absolutely. And faith is a creative tool that God has given us in order to bring those things that are in the non-physical into the physical. So back in chapter 2, it says, ooh, this is so good, that we have to not be dependent on circumstances for things to be brought to you. Can't be dependent on your circumstances. You're not depending on the world of appearances for things to be brought to you. Oh my goodness. So this is so good, because since we live in this physical world, as humans, we're so into our senses, right? Those things we can see, feel, smell, taste, and touch. But if you're really going to live from your most powerful place, you can't be into the circumstances of the things that you can see. You got to really come from your spiritual mind of that internal place, not with your natural eyes, but you got to always see with your mind's eye. Don't be into the physical and what's going on in the circumstances. Don't get caught up in the circumstances. So like when I was building this house, and when I got started getting the property, if I looked like at the circumstances, I should have never been on my way to build this house. At the time, when I first started and got the idea, I didn't have money. No way did I have any money. I didn't have the credit. I didn't even know where there was any land. In fact, they were telling me that there was no more land around here to build on. So didn't have any stable short income, like for real. Like it was totally a faith walk. If I were looking at circumstances, then it should have been like, no. I just need to wait a few years. Hold on one second. Hey, Kiara, I'm in the middle of doing a live. Just give me a couple minutes. Okay. I'm home. Okay. All right. Hey, Kiara, give me a couple minutes. I'm home, but I'm doing a live. Hey, baby. My granddaughter is coming over for, okay. Her granddaughter is coming over for, I had to keep her for a couple days this weekend. Hey, little stink. I'll call you back here in 5 minutes. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. So, I'm excited about watching her this weekend because she lives in Virginia, so she doesn't get to come over much. So yeah, I just wanted to encourage you all. Just don't get caught up in what things look like. Don't get caught up in the appearance of things with your natural eye. If you really want to be powerful, if you really want to achieve some great things, just go ahead and just make a decision to walk in complete and total faith and get your information from your inner being, like from God, and have the perspective of yourself that he has of you. Because if you knew that you and him were intertwined as one, all the things that you were worrying about, you wouldn't worry about. Like you would know that anything that you need, anything that has to be lined up for you can get lined up for you. And it's not up to us to figure out how. We just got to know that it is, and then stay in a grateful heart and thank him for it, how it is. Let him handle that. Let him handle how it's going to be done. And you just be like, oh God, I'm so glad. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that it is done. Thank you, Lord, that it is given. Thank you, Lord, for whatever it is that you are believing for. So you need to hold on to that truth. Okay. Because if you believe, your belief creates the fact. So you got to decide what is true for you. And is not in what's true is not in the appearance of what you can see. You decide what's true and you hold on to that truth. Here's an affirmation. Since we're talking about the science of getting rich, I give thanks for a quick and substantial increase in my financial income now. We're talking about gratitude, so giving thanks. I give thanks for a quick and substantial increase in my financial income now. Write that down. Isn't that exciting? Mull over that. Ooh, I'm giving thanks, so I'm already know that it's done. It's going to be quick. It's going to show up fast. It's going to be substantial. I ain't just going to be no few dollars. I'm believing for something big and it feels good. In fact, I'm just going to be in the feeling of the frequency of abundance. I'm just going to stay in the energy of abundance and just let go and let God and let the abundance of the universe just flow in, just allow it to flow in and just overtake me in so many different ways. Money is one way to be abundant, but there's so many other ways that God can display his abundance, but I am open and I am receptive to receive any people and ideas that will allow me to achieve and receive dramatic wealth. So stay open and abundant to people and ideas and money flow and all things that have to do with abundance. So that's all I wanted to share, as I am very grateful for safe travel and mercies. I am very grateful to be back home. I am so thankful. I'm so thankful for a great trip. And I'm so thankful that so much of what I asked for, talking about asking, it is given. Oh my goodness, y'all just don't know. I can't get into it now, but like little, well, not even little, just requests of things that I made to God while on the trip. Like for certain people to call me, like certain things to happen with what I was doing, whatever. It even left me like, are you serious? Like I just walked in the door and I just asked God for this. Like 15 minutes later, this man is coming up to me saying exactly what I asked for. Like, what? I'm excited. So I think I may try to go to bed now for a little while. Get some rest before my granddaughter gets here. But yeah, I just wanted to take a few minutes just to share that with you. Hopefully something about that has inspired you. But remember, let's all day as we go through today and make it a way of life that we just keep a grateful heart and all remember whatever we ask for is already done. Just stay in that grateful attitude and frequency. And with that, guys, this is Bunmi Moore, and I'm out of here. Remember, you are more powerful than you know. Do me a favor. If you are on YouTube, I want you to subscribe and hit that bell for that notification button. If you are on Facebook, like, share, comment, engage with me. And if you want to reach me, my number is 443-864-9440. You are welcome. It's my pleasure to share, Rachel Ann. Have a great day. Bye-bye.